myself Nivedita Joshi, and will be taking lesson of biology of class 10th, and the chapter number is 6, life processes. First of all, we will know what are life processes. So all those processes which are required for the survival of an individual, those processes are called as life processes. Now the second thing is, what are life processes? Which are the processes which we consider as life processes? These are nutrition, respiration, transport and excretion. Reproduction is also one of the life process, but it is not required for an individual to survive. It is essential for a population and its sustenance. Second thing, how can we find it out if something is alive? There should be one property, and that one property is molecular movement. This molecular movement cannot be seen by naked eyes because it is very small. And molecular movement in every living organism, it is going on. Different organisms have different body structures, and they are made up of cells, tissue, organ and organ system. And for survival, this whole structures maintenance is required, and for the maintenance of this structure there requires life processes. In these processes, first of the process is nutrition. Nutrition is very important process because it provides the energy, and we know this thing, the energy sources are available outside the body structures, and we need to take those sources so that we can have the energy. And in the environment there are available different type of sources which are the food sources, and they are different in their level of complexity. That is, they are made up of carbon compounds, and on this basis of complexity of food availability in the surroundings, the organisms have different nutritional processes, and they are categorized in the autotrophs, heterotrophs and so on. First process is nutrition, and in this nutrition every organism will take the different type of sources, and so that it will help in the energy production as well as in the growth. Now the second process is respiration. The respiration is very important process because whatever food is taken from the surroundings, that at the end should be converted into the uniform source of energy. And for producing such energy, it requires a series of biochemical reactions, and the most common type of reaction is oxidation reduction reaction. And after the oxidation reduction reaction, this will produce a uniform source of energy, and which can be utilized by the body structure. Third one is transport. This is again very important process because the organisms are different. Some of them are unicellular and many of them are multicellular organisms. If the organism is unicellular, then one cell has to perform all the processes. It will perform the nutrition, it will perform the respiration, and for the transport, it will take the material from the surroundings by the process of diffusion only, and for the excretion, all the materials will be sent out of the body by the diffusion only. Means diffusion is a sufficient process in the unicellular organism. So no more transport system is needed. But what about the multicellular organisms? They have the different organ systems, and the work is divided, and every organ system is doing a special type of work only. So that will require the transport of material from one part to different parts. The last one process is excretion. During the excretion, all those materials which are produced in the biochemical reactions, they have some of them are important, so they will be utilized by the body, but some of them are not required the body, and they are very harmful. If they will be retained in the body, then will give rise to damage to the body, so they should be thrown out of the body, and the process responsible for the same is excretion. So by this process, all the waste produced in the body will be thrown out of the body.